So the 21 with no kids challenge, my little 2P. As a 34-year-old woman about to be 35 in less than a couple of weeks, I would strongly advise if you are in your 20s, hold off on kids if you want them. I tell my 16-year-old this all the time. I tell my nieces this. I will start telling my nephews and my sons because I notice the way that I raise my daughter is very different than how I'm raising my son. Even though I'm quite strong on both of them. I do notice the things I would say to my daughter, I might not say to my son, but I do need to say what I say to my daughter, to my son, if you get me. In your 20s, when you're trying to figure out life and you're trying to figure out you, adding a baby to that ain't gonna help your life. Now you gotta figure out yourself and you gotta figure out this baby. You gotta figure out who you gotta be for this baby and not who you gotta be for the world. Who you gotta be for your life. A lot of us been deceived and brainwashed. We believe having a baby with someone is going to make them love us and stay with us. We believe that is our job as a woman, to give birth, even out of marriage. Being someone who was almost married for 10 years, I am divorced now. 2 kids with that marriage, and it is still hell. Choosing a partner for you, one, is, I found very difficult. Because a lot of people say or show up to be someone that they're not. And if you're a fast-moving person like I am, you will miss the signs. Slow down. I'm learning to slow down. I've learned to slow down. And I'm still learning every day to slow the fuck down. Who someone show up in their 20s as might not be who they show up as in their 30s, 40s. I must say a lot of people don't grow, but some do. On top of that, the type of person that you need to help you to raise kids, to nurture you, might not be a 20-year-old. Might not be someone in their 20s. Might not even be someone in their 30s, 40s, and 50s. To be able to choose someone who is going to take care of you while you're pregnant, even after you had baby, is extremely important. And I don't think we are mature enough, or I wasn't mature enough to make those choices. I didn't choose well with my husband. I didn't choose well with the ones before my husband. 34 in a relationship, I think this is the best I've ever chose. This is the best I've ever chosen, even though he is someone of my past. Who he was then and who he is now is very different. I think social media today has glamorized having kids. And I think we're seeing the truth of having children. It is hard. It is not easy. Your mental health, your body, your health in general, your well-being will be tested and challenged. I'm still going through post-traumatic stress from 18, 17, and in my 30s. And I know it's not just me. I know a lot of women also going through that. I'm still dealing with BS from baby daddies, one in particular. And to say that to have children with will affect your whole life, your mental health, will affect you as a person. Because you can have children or a child with your absolute most enemy, your biggest enemy. What advice would I give my 16-year-old daughter? Focus on you. Focus on what you want. Focus on enjoying your life. Focus on traveling. Focus on making money. Focus on your education, your career. Focus on you. Anything you think you need from a man and someone outside of you, turn that shit in and give it to yourself. Go and make your money. Go and get your education. Go and pursue your career. Go and taste nice food all over the world. Go and see the beauty of the world. Like I was brought up that a man is it. A man is everything. You are it, baby, and you are everything. And if you figure out who you are and you fall deep in love with you and you learn how to take care of you, if you dare to allow anyone in your life, it will be someone who adds to you. It will be someone who uplifts you. It will be someone who loves you. It will be someone who takes your health into consideration, your feelings into consideration all times. It will be someone who's loving and caring and giving. And you won't dare to accept bullshit from anyone. Why? Because you've taken time out to love on you, to take care of you, to know you. You've taken time out to explore the world. And therefore, taking bullshit from anyone is a no. So watching people in the comment of this 21 with no kid challenge getting upset, I can understand why they're upset. We've made some fucked up choices. But you know why I love this trend? Because I see hope for my fucking daughters. I see hope for my daughters that they are going to make better choices than I did, than their aunties did, than their grandma did. They're going to make better choices than the women of my time made. They're not going to be out here giving their wombs away to anybody. They're not going to be out here having kids with anybody. You're going to have to prove your fucking self, period. Yes, prove yourself. Prove that you're a good person. Prove that you're a genuine person. Prove that you are fucking real. And they're going to learn to take it slow, not to let society, men, and even some women force them in rushing the process and the journey of their own lives. So when you have children, you think these people who's telling you, oh, you best hurry, you best who's going to look after you, who you're going to give your inheritance to, or you're going to be bitter and old and by yourself. You think they're going to help you take care of your kids and your mental health and your finances and your money? They're not going to help you do shit. They're just going to be happy that you're in the same boat that they're in. I will never encourage this on my daughters. Never. I will never encourage them to have babies in their 20s. I'll never encourage them to have sex with any and everyone. I'll never encourage them to marry any and anyone. Marriage, you need to take that shit serious. You need to take your time with who you're choosing, and you need to know when someone switch up, and you need to know when to walk away, and you need to know how to protect your womb, protect your body, protect your life. Not everyone is deserving to enter your holy land. Not everyone is deserving to put seed in you. Not everyone is deserving for you to help them give birth to life. And do that shit on your clock and on your time. There's so much shit today. You can store your eggs until you're in your 50s, baby. You can hire someone to carry your child for you. And you want to have a child in luxury and not in poverty. Why have a child broke? Not just financially, but mentally. Why have a child broke when it comes to who you are having your child with? Why not have a child in a life where you can pay for a nanny? You can pay for someone to watch your child while you sleep. You can pay for someone to tidy after you, come in and clean the house weekly or every couple of days. You can pay someone to cook for you. Why not have a child then? Why not wait? Stop making men, society, and some of these women rush you into having children when those who've had children at an early age and is still raising their children till now and is having more children on top of that, wish they did things differently.